Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we're doing another video on my friend's 2003 Mercedes W203 C180 compressor. And in this video we're going to be changing the automatic transmission fluid. We're going to be doing multiple changes, and I'll be filming every change so you can actually see what the colour of the oil goes in each video, in each shot, in each drain. So we show the original result, which is the first drain, and we keep changing the fluid. Because it's automatic, you have to drive it around for a bit between each change, and we do 5 drains, and you'll see the results, and the results all speak for themselves. So let's get over to the car right now. Right guys, got the car on the ramps. It's a bit short for time, so what I've done is I just got it off on the ramps. Sorry guys, I totally forgot to film. But now to do this gearbox fluid, we've got to pop the bonnet, and the bonnet release is on the driver's side, and you pull the red lever below there. And yeah, see the 2 doors hanging open there from when we done the oxygen sensor on this. Oh yeah, we'll just let the mass airflow go on this again. Just replaced it. Here guys, you're going to want another red clip, because that generally breaks. Gearbox oil is still a bit hot to deal with. It's been driven on a hunt. This car's been taken on a 100-mile drive today, so this is hot. It has been sitting, but it's still too hot to handle. So there you go, I've got the bonnet up. And yes, on these Mercs, I don't know if any of you guys knew this, you can press this in, which will put the bonnet in. You can lift the bonnet up vertical. Push it up vertical like that, so you get better access to everything. Just on the mass airflow sensor, that was failed again. Already done a video on that. But there you go, this is the engine, and we're dealing with the gearbox oil, but gearbox is still a bit hot to deal with at the moment, so I'm going to pause and let this gearbox cool down a bit more. Right guys, now before we drain the oil, I want to get some air into the gearbox. So this is your engine oil dipstick. I've actually installed a physical dipstick, and this is your gearbox oil. So before you can get started, you've got to pull this red tab off. So pretty much you have to pry up and snap these, unfortunately, which is a shame. It's a new clip. Here we go. I'm going to try and see if I can save this. So maybe if I glue it back together, I'll say. There we go. And then you just pull up. And I did put a new seal on it last time. I'm going to see if I can maybe glue this bit back, because this is quite a new clip. I only had this, so this is only a week old. I don't really like to break these things, but I guess this will just work by itself to sort of hold it. I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to put it in a safe spot right there. So there you go. Now the simple answer is, now it's time to get under it. I've got the car cooler, I can hold the exhaust without getting burnt. So the gearbox is never as hot as an engine, so this is all cool to the touch. It's all cool to touch, so we can start safely draining the gearbox fluid now without getting ourselves burnt. So now we're going to get ourselves under the vehicle. Right guys, we're going to now get ourselves under the vehicle, so you want to lay down on the ground. So right, you start crawl back under the car, because we want overalls for this job. Start crawling further, which gives you access to your gearbox. So now you've got that directly above the pan, start to drain. So right now you take the socket off and we're just going to drain the fluid out. It's sort of warm, but I don't think it's going to be too hot now. We'll find out in a minute. It's just going to be warm when you take it out. Like always, this job is messy, so there you go. It's really brown, so here we go. Got some fluid to draining out. So now I'm going to pause while this drains, and I'm going to be back once it's fully drained. Right guys, now when it's pretty much drained, it's pretty much fully drained. You won't get it all out, and that's pretty much the answer you're going to get. As we're not taking the sump off, we're not going to get all this out. So now I'm just going to wipe the sump up. Now I'm just going to get a torque wrench and torque this to spec. Right guys, I've got my torque wrench set to 14 Newton meters, and you just torque this to spec. There you go, that's torqued to the factory spec. So now I'm going to pause it and just look at it correctly and clean the sump up. Right guys, we've got 2 and a bit litres out of this, so now we need the funnel. Give it back to me. Come on. Here we go, we got just 2 and a bit to put back in this, although we might have to do about 3 to 4 drains of this, so it's going to take more than one lot to change all the oil out in this gearbox. We'll do it eventually, but it's going to take quite a few changes. So I'll grab my oil, let's put 2 and a bit back in. Another 2 litres going in. This time we've got 2 and a bit this time. Stop that. There you go. You just keep adding your oil until it's topped right off. So you've put in your 2 litres again. There you go. Just do that again and we'll full. Right guys, I've put 2 litres, 2 and a bit in it now. So we're going to get the dipstick out. Right guys, after that, we're just going to put this in now. I'll get another locking clip for that later. But there you go, it's just going to sit in like that for the minute. Right guys, we're in the car, so now I'm going to start the engine up. So right, you should feel it engage. So right, park for 10 seconds. Reverse for 10 seconds. All that. There's only a car behind me, so it's for 10 gets all the oil in all the valves of the gearbox. It's all done. Right, let's drop one. Third, give that a few seconds. Fourth, a few seconds. There you go. That's it cycled through. So now we're gonna get this off the ramp and we'll take this thing for a little test drive.
Hanging on that screw. Very smooth, the boxes can hardly hear it change.
You can't even feel the gear change anymore. Belly
hanging the soul.
Yeah.
I swear I drive though, Joe.
Yeah, you do drive very lightly on the accelerator.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
I've got to get it up from 39.1
The full.
to 46. We'll race that Porsche. Who's going to win?
The Porsche definitely is going to win.
Why?
You wouldn't win if I was
Well, that thing's probably got like 400 brake horsepower.
And it's a Carrera S, and it's got 4.
Yeah, they're very powerful. It's actually 2 twin pipes.
Yeah, I could have put 2 twin pipes on one.
Yeah, but look, he's accelerated off to try to beat me, but he's had to brake more.
Yeah, where's your brakes out?
And he's got a special number plate, ZIL 19.
Extra,
think I-
no, that's extra large. XL.
Yeah.
Hello, Joe.
Go.
Yeah, but I've got a supercharger. That Porsche hasn't.
Got a turbo.
Yeah, there's one right by the Tesco's.
Oh yeah, of course there is. Well, yeah, I know what you mean.
Right, are you looking at the gauges?
Yes.
There's a car overtaken on the inside, and then straight to the outside. The car's run his way, so that's really dangerous overtaking on the inside.
Yeah, it is a bit.
The only time we can overtake on the inside if it's a selected lane where you can turn left. You can overtake, but apart from if you're moving it in straight traffic.
Onto cruise control. Operation miles per gallon.
Yeah, we'll see if we hit 40 today.
Notice I'm at 65.
Yes. We'll see what it does at 65 mile an hour. See if we beat my 42 miles per gallon, which is what I get.
You don't get anything.
That's what we get. Guys, we're back to do another drain on this. We've driven this car 187 miles in the last week. So 187 miles have been put on this vehicle, which is enough now to do a full drain again and refill. So this is automatic, see, you get to do it a few times. So right, again, red lever, pop bonnet. As you know, I've not put a red clip back in my dipstick. Sort of just left it out until I've done all the changes. gearbox has got a bit hot, so all I've done is moved it from there to here. So the gearbox is now too hot, so we'll just leave this until it cools off. So I'm going to pause until this cools down, and as I showed you before, you push in this red button, this one there, you can put this thing up vertical. Alright, keep pulling up till it clicks again. It goes in the up position like that. So now we'll have to again let this cool off. Right guys, this is going to be the second drain. Right guys, and now we're going to break this lead. So once again, we're going to drain this out again. Hopefully we'll see more red this time. We're going to see when we drain it. It might not be too red, so it's not, we'll see. Better. Still brown. As soon as it starts draining, we get some more brown coming out, which is good. More bad stuff coming out, but that looks better this time. That oil. We'll see if there's any red in it. Any red gonna come with it? Not yet. It's just all bad at the moment. So there's a good stuff probably in the torque. Smell it, it's not burnt. This one's not so bad as the last one we did. So we do have 3 litres of good stuff, because even though we changed that 2 litres, I did put an extra litre of good stuff, and we did the gearbox gasket on this. I did put a litre of good stuff in it then. Bit of red, but not that red. Not really any red. And then it tends to drain quick. So now I'm going to pause till it's drained. Right guys, once again, just like last time, after you're done, you put your oil drain back in. Right, last drain, same repeat. Snag in torque spec. Torqued to spec. Ready. Another 2 litres going in. This time we've got 2 and a tiny bit this time. There you go. You just keep adding your oil until it's topped right off. So you've put in your 2 litres again. There you go. Just do that again and we're full.
We'll go another time and we can see it. we can see the people using it.
See all the little lifts that they jump over.
Yeah.
What does it say? Open water swimming.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool.
they've got the Loch Ness monster there in the picture. It's what?
It is going much smoother, isn't it? It's so quiet.
The gearboxes as well.
No, the whole lot is quiet.
Yeah.
I just got lots of the soundproofing on the bonnet.
Yeah. It's picking up all
Is that alright, Joe?
Yeah.
We left that electric car behind.
Yeah. Bit more red in this one. Fluid's looking better, guys. Better fluid drain this time. Pretty good now. Talk it out. That's it. Now it's time to refill.
I don't think there's a litre in this.
We'll see in a minute. No. That's 1 5-litre bottle gone. Second bottle to get us up to 1 litre.
A bit more, not exactly straight is.
Nah.
Shit, smack on.
Close enough.
You need a clock in your hand. You ain't got one. I'm going to film this.
Wait a minute. This is how we dispose of our gearbox oil into one of the 5 litre jugs. That's what we pour all these old oil into, so we can go and recycle this. It's starting to look better. You see, as you see it starts to pull out, you see hints of red in it. Still quite black, but not as bad. There you go. Here you go, you can sort of let that pour out. I've just had an old metal ramp at the back. Sort of rest the bottles, it pours into its own bottle there. That's how you can dispose of it this way. So, once again, another drain. So right, you want to aim that directly under. We'll see what colour, if it's any more red in this. I expect we might, don't know what colour it's going to be in. Oh, more red. Lots of crush washer. Not really red. That's quite red this time. It's not really much brown to this fluid. There you go, it's quite red this time. You can probably see for yourself. It's not really brown, so I'm going to put this here. Torque it up. That's it. I'm not predicting it to be that bad now. That's alright, it's not too bad. Oh, first time I've got it without getting much on my hands. That's a first for me. That isn't that bad. That oil's quite clean. So now this isn't really that's pretty much perfect almost. That is so clear, that fluid. That is such a light brown, it's almost to red. Who remembers what this first looked like? This was black. Now it's almost in brand new condition. It's in such good shape. Tell you what, I think we've got enough out. I think at this point we have enough. Right guys, I think this is now adequate. So we haven't got about a litre of oil left, so I didn't let it all out. So we're going to put in our final litre, and that is pretty much this done. So then we'll put in the new red locking cap. So I'm going to pause here. Just keep topping off until it's full up. So you use this up this time. I've just popped the oil in, and there you go. Now I've put the locking clip back in the cap, popped it down. Now we've done oil change done successfully. Now you shut the bonnet or the hood if you're American. There you go. Right, now it's time to fire this engine up. So now it's time to fire this engine up. Now fire up. This is automatic, you just flick it once and it starts. So right, you just start up. the engine run for a minute. So now, I've had this running for a while. I think this is at running temperature. Yeah. So right, you normally read that, you just hit this button to scroll through. There you go. So right now, after it's been running 10 minutes, it already has been. Do you hold the brake, pop it in reverse for 10 seconds. In neutral. This one, you have to flat for all the gears. And some you might just be ease reverse and drive. For 10 seconds roughly. Then drive. In the first. Second, 10 seconds. Third. So now we're going to get ourselves off this ramp. So I'm going to pause just to reverse off. Right guys, we're going to end off this video. I hope you found this helpful. It really does show the results of keep changing the fluid. It does speak for itself. You've got the fluid pretty much red now. It took 5 drain. It's been a mission. It's actually taken a couple of months to film this. It's taken months to film because we started this in April and now it's August. So it's taken 4 months to film this whole film because we were doing each change like sometimes weeks apart, sometimes hundreds of miles apart. So this has actually taken 4 months to film this. So this is 4 months worth of filming you're about to see, that you've just seen. And if you found this video helpful, I do thank you a lot for over 1,000 subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up as that helps YouTube recommend my content. Share this video with your family and your friends if they find it helpful as well. And have a nice day.